folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For VA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. From deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the running back takes the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. It's going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a third and long. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. it's Castillo. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Out of the gun now on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. QB decides to keep it here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Throw to the running back in the flat. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and you forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? And the quarterback dropping back, looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense takes the field. They reach the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Bringing pressure. The pass is intercepted. He can go. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, I got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Christian, on the spread era over the years, has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Castillo. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
That is broken up and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Offense moving to a bunch formation.
Here we go.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this time it's complete.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Okay, ready?
We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And we're able to get him down. Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The 10th play of this drive is a third down and goal.
Get set, get set. Timber.
Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense takes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the told early, with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the back. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got room to run. Has the first down and more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. Too much speed for the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Moves left out of the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance at winning these big games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Your head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion sets up a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
The sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is caught, and they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch? Picks up the first down.
Longhorns churn out another first down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Important second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Handoff to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Fires quickly to the left. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit just before the throw. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A quick throw out left, complete. Powering through the defender. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense wraps him up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And the extra point goes up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Returner brings it out to the 35. And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take over 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
42 Spider. 42 stop.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. Pass caught out of the 20. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And he's got it. No problem. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. Going to be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. He does bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. breaks into open space. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Takes the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Play action here on first down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Winston. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Wants to throw it. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Powers through.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Grab down the middle. It's Winston. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
He's going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Eludes a tackle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. There's contact on the throw. Wide open downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks left and finds his target there. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Can he make it to the marker? They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
42, spot.
Working clock with the ground game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock.
3:25.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. This to build the lead to 6 here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. No chance to catch him there.
Well, we knew coming into this game it had a chance to be very special. And man, has it lived up to that billing. We're an extra point away from this game being tied up with time left on the clock. Is anyone else smelling free football?
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. There's out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, this guy is having a day you just dream about as a quarterback. Another big completion. Now, give the offensive line a lot of credit, the receivers, everybody doing their job. And this quarterback now is over 450 yards on the game.
Can this defense get a stop and send this to overtime? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. It comes down to this, a very long field goal attempt to take the lead in the final seconds. Long enough and good. It's a huge field goal to get the win. And they've regained the lead. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams